Into hardpoint, do or die time for Godlike. No safety of a second bracket. You gotta have it here, you gotta have it now. LG, you chose to find this map in the pool, and here it is. Time to put up or shut up. Let's go. LG spawning in as yellow, Godlike spawning in as blue. 50-50 fights, window to window. Expect LG to have an advantage in the AR battle, but it's Vague who actually cleans things out over towards Rock side. Learn knowing he really can't contest the open side hallway, backs off, and that means that Godlike just have to kind of hunker down and hope that Prevail can stay alive.
Okay, to begin with, Godlike having a great start now. An outstanding defense, Trunks with the double, and I find a triple now onto the kill from Envy. Trunks doing an outstanding job. 4 kills already, gets inside of the hill, gets surprised by Big, but quickly revenge frag in favor of Godlike. This fountain has Godlike written all over the place as of right
Huge
now.
start.
Huge start.
Absolutely massive. 23 seconds on the first hard point. We still have 16 seconds to possibly get a little bit extra. This is not common, friends. LG.
You were talking about that difference early on.
Oh yeah, LG at the moment, they're kind of feeling like, wait a second, hold on, what's happening here? Because now they're losing on rotation too, over towards the bottom side of Garage. Does the Bees have a read that LG's just outside water? Oh, Trunks will check for him. Kills come through though for Luminosity. A Bees up top in the corner, just playing his own life, and almost gets to LG. Get the good kills, and now they're in the hard point.
I would say that this kill was the one that Godlike played the best off of Hacienda. Let's see if they do it again. Right now the sponsor now working their way in the side of LG are capitalizing on it. There's going to be the triple, there's going to be the use of the Pred missile, and another double. Envy destroying absolutely everybody on his way. Has the usage of the 100 kill drone that he'll throw at a distance. They are falling like flies at this point. Luminosity has the key part to make the door shut. Put a lock on it and not allow Godlike to have some sort of comfort on the first 30 seconds.
Honestly, this is fine. Overall, Envy's off to a blinder. He's got 9 kills through the first 2 lives. He had the War Machine halfway through P2, plus the Pred missile, and even though the Pred does hit, the War Machine comes up empty. So when you talk about it, yeah, LG technically come on top of this hard point, but it's not as convincing as you might have assumed, considering the War Machine had been earned super quick. So now we go to rotation. About an even game, but as fences will open up, Godlike will have a lot of numbers already ready to go in from the high ground, and keep your eye on Prevail. He's already on the flank and be aware of it, tries to take the challenge, but Prevail takes the win. And now it's down to Godlike playing from the high ground, trying to re-aggress inside.
You talk about Trunks, let's also talk about Avism, who's also with 9 kills in here. They're trying to rotate, but Luminosity, ooh, look at that annihilator by Washi. Has it set on. Trunks alongside with Learn. Wanna get inside. The War Machine from Neutrino is gonna end up with a 4-piece for him. Abyssum to the ground. Trunks still falling through now with that claw. The damage is set. The side of Godlike inside. Neutrino with the use of the War Machine. Now the Pred in his hand. He knows where everybody's at. Takes that kill immediately. Will try to go for the next one as he spams a few extra shots with a War Machine. The control is still potentially going to be in Godlike's favor now with the usage of yet another operator.
It's another moment where I'm really impressed with the decisions that Godlike are making and when they want to pop out certain operators. The War Machine, the Claw, the Annihilator all spent pretty darn well right there for GL. Scrap time goes their way. Lead reestablished, but over towards Rock. Tectonic and the rest of Luminosity already have the numbers and a really solid read, or not. Envy had Neutrino dead to rights. Did not make a difference. Kill still comes through. Now we can 50-50 over the top of the hard point. Band, you know he wants to get this Purifier out. If he can find a way to get up top, and yeah, there it is, the mantle over. Able to find himself a double. Taking it towards a little bit more aggression. And hold up. Let him cook. Band able to get himself 4. Tectonic following up now with the Sparrow as LG have firm control at P4.
You were talking about the operators from Godlike, but what about Band now Tech? Finding a kill into Prevail, going for the double. He knows that he's there, gets it. Like it's nothing, turns around now with a grab, finds the triple, immediately repositions to get the advantage against the opponents. He knows where they're at, begins to shoot. There's a lot of damage, takes out the Deagle. Thinks that he has to reload, but instead of that, he's gonna throw that 100 killer drone at a distance. Bag with the clean use of the equalizer, doing so much for the team. Not gonna be enough, but the damage was done there for Luminosity.
That is a brilliant trade from Prevail. Again, should have been dead to rights. The new guy in. I'm sure Skull Guy's at home rooting him on hard. And with all that said, we exit the first rotation even. 2-point gap. Godlike, couple of good kills as soon as the hard point opens up. A Bees looking to stay on top of the hard point. A little bit of chaos inside the smoke. And eventually, kills will be there. It just comes at a little bit more laborious than you would have assumed. And Abiz will find himself both inside the hill, Godlike earning more time.
The multi-kills, man, it's just insane now. Abiz has the opportunity to use the Sparrow. I doubt that he's going to be using it while he's inside of that sticky situation. Eventually gets knocked out by the hands of LG, who are now trying to keep up with Godlike's incredible P1 performance that they had. They have managed to now break through all that, because that would have been really, really detrimental to the way that LG has been playing so far in this game. They make it even, they make it close. There's still 15 seconds left. That Godlike, of course, is not gonna get to go unnoticed. Gonna be some time that they still fight for, but LG still does the same.
A lot of opportunities coming up here for both teams to pop specialists as we head over towards another money hard point here at Garage. In particular, Envy's got himself the War Machine at the ready. On the other side, though, 4 operators ready to go. Detrito kicking us off with War Machine on the now defensive side, so to speak. Annihilator working with it. This has been a very big focus for Godlike. Every time they've got these two, they're going to use them together. Envy able to counteract, though. War Machine v War Machine. And that's enough. Envy's going to be able to clear the point off completely. Trunks making sure the spawn stays in favor of Godlike, anchoring things down. But does he have to come help the hard point? No, doesn't need to, at least at the moment. Still good focus here from Godlike. But they are getting a little bit split and a little bit caught off guard. LG from the front and back simultaneously have done well. Forces out the Pred, which he bends in for a double. Godlike looking to re-break. Kills looking good. Nothing for LG at the moment in terms of what they can use, because Tectonic takes himself out with the Sparrow. Still a chance for LG to fight. Back and forth, tug of war over the top of the second hill, and finally a flank from Washi will put this one a bit more out of contest as LG will get the scrap.
Tectonic takes himself out in order for the gods to allow LG to keep things under control, and they do. Now they finally find some sort of lead going their way. 13 seconds, that is not the most, but is good. That's exactly what they want to go for. Let's see what response has Godlike in here. Like you mentioned, the rotations has been really clean, but they gotta make sure that, yet again, the defense after that is great as well. Now they're gonna be immediately broken by the hands of Big. Big still alive, gonna find that kill onto Trunks. The side of LG struggling to keep things up, but Big still manages to survive with a Quadra. Has the equalizer available. On top of that, there's a Pred, and that's exactly what we see him use. Finds that kill. That is gonna end with the life of Prevail. Big is still alive. On top of that, there's Washi with Annihilator now.
Yeah, really good play by Vague, just keeping his life waiting for help, and help has arrived. Godlike, though, off the pitch through mid. Still a chance to fight for a lot of time. Vague still alive. Still dealing the damage over through 10. Godlike trying to stay in the fight and try to contest, but it's just not working out. And Vague continues to just rip up bodies. Still, though, is it too early to be sending some love the opposite direction? Because Godlike are still fighting for this scrap time. 5 seconds is not insignificant in a game that's been this close. And look at the rotation. Godlike already have 3 here. No operators to help them out, but they're going to be able to open up Rock favorably. And LG, what looked like they're about to run away with the game, are still not up a very large cushion.
As of right now, no one has an operator except Envy there with the War Machine at a distance. Let's see how much value he can take of that. Apparently it's going to be huge as they take them all out. There's 3 players pretty much inside of the hill, 1 outside trying to help them out. That's Envy. He takes a kill, now gets a nade to the face. There's a kill from Bay, goes for the double, doesn't let it damage, ends up getting taken down. Still not enough. The side of Godlike trying to get inside, not possible. Losing little by little, more and more momentum. Godlike struggling like crazy. Let's be reminded, LG are ahead in a 2-1 fight from the overall series.
Washi from the pin, shut down. Godlike still holding on, but they're just inside the hard point, having to respond to wherever LG are coming from. No spawn control, but Trunks trying to feel things out with the claw. And there's the breathing room they need. Vague will shut it down, but largely speaking, this is still fine for Godlike. You don't anticipate getting a ton of time here on the 4th hill. Vague shut down. Again, extra couple of seconds here and there for Godlike. Not bad news as Envy will clean things up, but the focus for Godlike is already on rotation, trying to control the top hallways, sitting over the top of Fountain, and the Bees will kick things off with an opening double.
And back we go to the P1 rotation. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what impact could have this time around. The first one was for Godlike. On the second for LG right now. LG has the lead of about 30 or so seconds going their way, and they'll try to increase that. Of course, the side of Godlike has a few operators that they can try to use to prevent LG from getting any further ahead in there. There's gonna be a lot of explosions. Ambi getting knocked out with that double kill by Abyssal, who gets executed by Vague. There's a push from Vague through the smoke, trying to stay alive. 30 seconds ahead. They're trying to increase that as we speak. Big managing to survive every single time that we see Big just causing chaos inside of those smokes.
Still though, kills for Godlike good. Trunks really starting to catch some heat, 33 kills for him. Keeping more than pace of what Big's been able to do to this point. But Washi and Envy definitely finding a lot of success here for the AR line of LG. Tech down low, a little bit caught inside Arches. Not really an opportunity for him to do too much, but at least his squad still keep their focus nice and controlled over the top of the hard point. They'll break past 200 points first, but tally the status of the minimap. Godlike in control of the hard point as it will open at Garage, but they do not have the driveway spawns. Or maybe they do. Hold on a second. You've got Neutrino who spawns up, and Envy does not anticipate that whatsoever, and why would you? Washi does secure the trade, and now here come the rest of Tribe. Annihilator gets whipped out. Prevail taking the equalizer to the front door. I don't think they realize LG spawning behind them, but the pitch is good from well. Neutrino gets a double. Tech from the front keeps the hard point open. 192.03. Tech catches the War Machine nade to the face. And that's enough for Godlike to get right back in. Can they hold though? Do they get a read on the spawns? Luminosity spawning behind, and Neutrino seems to have it figured out. Godlike in and over 200 points.
The operator fight is just insane right now. They are fighting head to head, toe to toe. In here, Van has the opportunity to eventually use that purifier. In here does not need it whatsoever. The Fennec is more than enough to take down Trunks, and as such, we're gonna see how Learn tries to steal, cause them terror. There's the double. But not a triple, still managing to survive. There's Washi with his own double for himself. Scribe time to the side of LG. That's going to be 217, 206 in favor of LG. We're going to be late to the party, though.
Godlike has a good setup, but the problem is the hard point's going to open and Tech is going to be behind them. Godlike need to deal with number 2 in yellow. Good hold from Prevail from the front. Stops the most of LG from hitting. They do clean up Tech behind the play. Abyss with the Sparrow out. Godlike, a chance to reclaim the lead, and Neutrino continues to find kills. Washi with the Annihilator from the front. LG, split spawn. Do they get a read on this? Numbers looking good for the team in yellow as Vague continues to find a lot of success with the equalizer through 10. Now it's up to Godlike from the front, 220, 220. Godlike finding kills. Band following up though with the Purifier. Able to find himself again. More control at 10. 21 seconds left. Neither team can win here.
Triple kill down there for Neutrino, double for Prevail, cleaning absolutely everybody on the side of LG, and Godlike all of a sudden has the control. There's still 10 seconds left, and Ben knows that. That's more than enough to cost there on the hearts of LG. There is the control. There's gonna be one more that could be the last one, but Godlike are far ahead, and that's exactly what they need. But LG is seemingly gonna get there first into the hands of Washi.
Big kills from LG. It's gonna be a photo finish. Godlike split spawn. Does LG get a read on this? No one has an operator. It's just down to who's flat out better. And Faye gets a double. Neutrino, a late War Machine. Can he clear out the hard point? Not able to connect yet. He's trying to mantle. He's trying to get up to help his teammates clear this zone out. 241, 238. LG still finding kills. Abyss only able to get one. There's the follow-up trade. Envy spamming it down. LG have a chance to put it away. Contest comes through. Neutrino able to get himself a double. Late War Machine for Envy. Only gets one. Godlike can still win. 242, 242. They've got control. You've got Learn. He's got an operator left. They just need 2 more seconds. Tech, can you clear it? No, he can't. Let's go to Meltdown.
Oh, look at the hype. Look at their faces. Look at the way they celebrate. They've done it. It was not easy. LG got ahead of them, but not enough time. Godlike are going to be the winners of game number 4. We're taking this to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what this is all about. India are still in here trying to stay, trying to remain the life of their Indian region.
Bruh. Holy smokes. What an unbelievable finish from Godlike. And now we finally get to a moment where Godlike makes no mistakes. They don't beef anything on decision making. They play the rotation perfectly. They get a beautiful read of the spawns from the backside at Garage. It shuts down so many tools for LG. And I don't know who you could give the hero award to. On the side of Godlike, I think the first name that pops up as soon as LG are about to put the game away is Abyss. The new guy up for Godlike after the roster changes from last year. It's just, how can you not be entertained right now with that finish? Oh my goodness.
How can you not be entertained for sure? We'll look at the best moments of this game that, in my opinion, is the entirety of it. It was insane, the back and forth, Godlike. Godlike definitely had a lot of control over a lot of momentum at the first half of that game. Then Luminosity, never too far behind, tried to step it up. They had their own advantage, they had their own lead, but on the very nice last hill, we saw pure chaos. Pure pandemonium in there. Like,
unreal.
It was truly unreal because they were just pretty much just throwing player after player after player, multi-kill after multi-kill. 250, 242.
And everyone participates this time through. 47 for Neutrino with 1:12 in the hard point. That is like the Call of Duty hat trick. Capitalizing on all fronts. Unbelievable stuff from Neutrino. Other side of it, Washi, Envy doing a lot of damage for sure, but I think that at the end of the day, this was one of those battles that was ARs of LG versus the SMGs of Godlike, and the SMGs looked like they really came out on top. A number of key moments for Godlike. 250, 242. That's